Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and we are going to begin our first impression series on the core set cards. There's been a bunch announced, revealed that will be there. So just in case you aren't aware what the core set is, it's what's replacing classic and basic. It's what you're going to get for free. All these cards that I'm showing, we will get for free once the new rotation occurs. And yeah, we get to play with them. And there's a lot of legendaries, a lot of cool stuff. So let's dive right in. Let's take a look. There's some new cards, there's some old cards, there's some reworked cards. So a lot of stuff to check out. So starting off, we have a rogue legendary minion, Vanessa Van Cleef. I believe it's Edwin's daughter, sister. I don't know. I'm so out of the loop on WoW. You guys can let me know. But yes, it's a 2-mana 2/3 legendary. I assume it's going to replace Edwin for now. And it has combo, add a copy of the last card your opponent played to your hand. So, you know, they ended the turn playing Brawl, for example. They brawled, and then you could play Vanessa and get a Brawl. It's a pretty cool card. It's a value card. You have to combo it to get it. Your opponent can relatively play around it. Like, say they're playing a series of cards. They don't want you to get a certain one. They can end their turn on that card. So I think it'll be a little decent value card. I don't see it being really, like, meta warping, but who knows? We'll have to see what else is out there. But I think it's a really interesting, fun design card. It really... good, awesome way of embracing the burgle mechanic. Definitely a fan of its design. Next, we have Overlord Runthak, 5-mana 3/6 legendary minion. It has Rush. Whenever this attacks, get +1/+1 to all minions in your hand. So this is just a brand new card added to the core set. It's not an old card, nothing like that. Brand new. There will be new cards as well. And yeah, I mean, it's a decent hand buff card. We've seen hand buff like +1/+1 attached to 2-drop. We've seen +2/+2 to 5-drop, but those are always paladin. This is neutral. This can go to any class. Probably not the most impactful card in the world. Pretty decent, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what other stuff's revealed. But in terms of, you know, like general hand buff issues, it's okay. But imagine you have this with Hysteria. You play this in Hysteria, you could get quite the hand buff thing, but Hysteria only targets enemy minions, so kind of makes you wonder what the hell they were thinking with Hysteria. The next three are the reworked dragon legendaries. First, we have Ysera the Dreamer, 9-mana 4/12 legendary neutral minion battle cry. Out of one each of the dream cards to your hand. So before you lose your mind, before you lose my mind like I did when I saw this, dream, the actual, like, the card that bounces a minion to your hand or your opponent's hand for 0 mana is being reworked. That card, for sure, I believe costs 1 mana, and it can only target enemy minions. So you can't go like infinite with this card immediately. And I'm not entirely sure what all the dream cards, if they're all the same or different or whatever. But yeah, you'll add a bunch of them to your hand. So Ysera of old is gone to wild. But we'll have the new Ysera the Dreamer, and I think this is way better anyways. Getting the immediate value of impact of getting all those dream cards could be pretty good. We'll have to definitely double check and see what the final product looks like for our review at the end of the reveal season. But yeah, as it stands, definitely seems like a very powerful card in the rework. Another rework dragon is Malygos the Spell Weaver, 9-mana 4/12 dragon, retains the same stat lines. It's neutral again. Battle cry, draw spells until your hand is full. I don't know what the heck you're doing with this. We'll have to wait and see what spells are kind of revealed, but that's a very, very expensive card draw engine. I mean, Rogue is 1 mana draw 4. This is 9 mana draw fewer. I guess a bunch of spells, but I have no idea what you play this in. Jade Idols in Wild, I guess. I don't know. It seems pretty bad, but again, we'll have to wait and see what type of stuff is revealed. Definitely a huge departure from the old Malygos. It's spell-based, but that's about it. And then the last rework dragon is Deathwing the Destroyer. 10 mana 12/12, so same stat, solid stuff, neutral. Destroy all of their minions and discard a card for each destroyed. So it doesn't discard your hand anymore. Now, if there's like 5 minions on board, you lose 5 cards. It's still pretty detrimental. It's still pretty bad, but it's maybe more playable. Maybe you can use this a little bit more, but it's still 10 mana, and 10 mana cards in Hearthstone have to be absolutely crazy these days to see any play, and I don't see that doing it, but who knows? At least it's a slightly better Deathwing than before, unless you're playing like full-on discard and you want to discard as much as possible, then maybe it's worse. Next, we have Tyrion Fordrain, 8 mana 6/6 legendary minion. Oh, yeah, Tyrion's the same. He's going to be sticking around. It's Tyrion. He's pretty good. Zephyrus loves him. He doesn't see a lot of play right now, but I'm glad he's sticking around. He was in that video where I wanted him to stick around. So yeah, Tyrion sticking around. We have Fell Soul Jailer, 5 mana 4/6 demon for Warlock. Battle cry, your opponent discards a minion. Death rattle, return it. This card seems kind of whatever. Like, you could steal a minion from your opponent, but unless you're silencing this or transforming it somehow, they'll get it back. And it's a 5-mana 4/6. It's just a weird card. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's kind of cool. And it's got some ridiculous synergy with Spirit Singer Umbra where you can give your opponent more of their own minions, but who knows, maybe yoink that really good combo card on that right turn. But again, we'll have to wait and see. Maybe there's some synergies with this, maybe they're not, but it's a really interesting and unique card. Probably won't be very meta, but you never know. And again, it's free. It's free. I'm like, it's got an epic tag. I'm worried about it, but it's free. Who cares, right? Next, we have Earth Elemental returning for Shaman, but slightly different, very slightly different. 5-mana 7/8 taunt, Overload 2 instead of 3. So the same Shaman card, everything about it's the same, but it overloads for 1 less. Probably still pretty bad. Stats rarely matter in the current Hearthstone game, and it's still Overload 2, which still really, really sucks. But we'll have to wait and see. We have Feral Spirit, 3-mana spell, same deal. Summons 2 wolves like before, but overloads just 1. This is pretty good. Overloading only 1 to play 3-mana 4/6 in taunt. It's pretty damn solid. So, and you still get like your overload synergies if you're looking for that, and you don't take that big hit. So this is one of the stronger rework cards. Pretty solid. And then the Lightning Storm, 3-mana shaman spell, deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. No longer random. I suggested this in that video about cards I don't want to see return unless they rework it like this. Except I said Overload 1, they're going Overload 2. I still think that kind of kills it. Overload 2 is so much, and the effect is still not that incredible, but at least it's better. You don't have to get scammed by RNG on the 2 to 3, and definitely glad to see that change. And then the last Shaman card is Novice Zapper, 1-mana 3/2 minion. It's like Flame Imp and stats, spell damage +1, Overload 1. Pretty insane. Tunnel Trog probably really likes this, and yeah, I mean, it's a 1-mana 3/2 with the downside of overloading, so that is a big deal. It hurts your curve, and when you're playing aggressive deck, that's a big deal. But again, spell damage 1, it's good with like Landslide, Lightning Bolt, and others like activators like Thunderhead and Wild. This card seems pretty insane, and I guess when a class is struggling, when in doubt, give them some broken aggro crap, and Novice Zapper might just be that. Next, Assassinate returns for Rogue, 4-mana spell, destroy an enemy minion. It used to be 5, it's now 4. It's just a strictly better walk the plank now. So that's kind of cool. Maybe they should make that 3. Oh wait, we have Coerce. Like, what's the power creep? It's all over the place. I can't handle it. But yeah, it's better. It might see a bit of play. Probably not still, even at 4. Like, again, we had Walk the Plank at 4. It was conditional, but still saw pretty fringe play. But who knows? Maybe it'll be good enough. Maybe without Sap, maybe Sap's not returning. You'll want to run Assassinate. Then we have Menagerie, Warden, 5-mana 4/4 Druid minion. Battle Cry, choose a friendly beast, summon a copy of it. This card originally was 6 mana in a 5/5. Some limited play in like Beast Druid. You like play Tiger on 5 and then play Menagerie Warden on 6. Didn't really pan out, but maybe this one will. Have to wait and see. There's some pretty good beasts like Twilight Runner that you wouldn't mind copy, especially it's got stealth. You can't really interact with it. So pretty powerful to be in the core set. One of the more stronger cards. And then lastly, we have the most exciting, ridiculous reveal of them all. Fireball. It's coming to mage. It's 4 mana. It deals 6. It's Fireball. But it's got fire on the tag, and there might be some cool synergies, but I'm glad Fireball's not leaving. I said it was iconic. I didn't want to see it leave, and yeah, it's there. So there is the initial core set reveal. They'll be revealing more as we go along. We will have our impressions on it as more are revealed. I'll try and let them pile up a little bit, not spam your inbox too much, like Regis Kilbin. We'll have some stuff out. We'll keep you guys posted. And then, of course, we will review all of these at the end of the season, give them all-star ratings so we can all go back and laugh at how terrible I am at reviewing cards. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day. Stay salty, my friends.